أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. After burying his 6-month-old Ali Asghar, Imam Hussain with Bibi Zainab went to the tent of Imam Sajad. He found Imam Sajad to be in and out of consciousness, very ill. The books say that when Imam Hussain went to shake the shoulders of Imam Sajad looked up at his Baba, and the way that the reporters now describe this is that he couldn't recognize his Baba. His back was a little bit bent, the blood of Ali Asghar on his face, wound upon wound, zakhm upon zakhm on his body. Imam Sajad now looks at him and says, Baba, Aina Muslim Baba. Baba, Aina Habib Baba. And with every single man now, Imam Hussain says, Ya Bunayya qad qutil, Ya Bunayya qad qutil, Baba, Aina Muslim ibn Awsaja, Aina Zuhair, Ya Bunayya qad qutil, Ya Bunayya qad qutil. And then Imam Sajad says to Imam Hussain, can you imagine the heart of Imam Hussain, Baba, Aina Akhiyun Ali Akbar, where is Bhaiya Ali Akbar, Ya Bunayya qad qutil. And then the highest pain that he could ever cause upon Imam Hussain. He looks at him, pausing, tears rolling down the face of Imam Hussain. Baba, Aina Abul Fazl Abbas, Baba. How can you be in this state if Abbas is with you? He says, Ya Bunayya, besides you and me, there's no other men in this qafila. That's when Imam Sajad now says to Pupi Amma, give me my asa and give me my sword. Why? I need my asa to help me up. I need my sword to defend my father. Imam Hussain says, no, Sajjad, this is my Ashura. You have to take these women from Karbala to Kufa to Sham. It's at that moment when somebody asked Imam Sajjad, of everything you've seen, what was the most difficult? He thought for a moment. He didn't say Karbala, didn't say Ali Akbar, didn't say Sham-e-Ghariba. He said Sham. Imam Hussain came to give his alvida to Imam Sajad. They do their khudafisi, a big, a hugging and kissing and goodbye by crying. Imam Hussain now comes down into the Maidan of Karbala. And he stands there and he looks to his left, he looks to his right, and he says, where are my warriors? Where are my warriors? Why is it that your Mawla calls you and you don't answer? All of them, of course, have given their lives to Imam Hussain. Imam Hussain stood there by himself. Hal min nasir yansurana. Is there anyone now, of course, to help me in my cause? One book says that by the banks of Furat, the body of Abbas began to shake out the plains of Karbala, possibly to say, Mawla, every time you've asked me to come, I have been hadir at your service, but I am majboor today, Mawla. It's the day of Ashura, Mawla. Imam Hussain now begins to say his khudafis to the women. There's chaos in the khayma of Imam Hussain. Women now begin to realize that they are bit by bit becoming alone and they have to fend for themselves. On his way out from the khayma, A voice from the back could be heard, Mahlan, Mahla, Yabna Zahra. Slow down, O son of Zahra. Imam Hussein looks behind him. Zainab is standing there in front of him. These two have a very special bond. It was those two that was there for each other when Baba Ali was shaheed, when Mother Sayyidah Fatima was left this world, when Hassan and Mushtaba left this world. Zainab, almost as if to say to Baya Hussein, at this stage, in this ghurbat now, you're leaving me. But no, they had this conversation. Zainab, I must go. Zainab, I must go save Nana's deen. And Bibi Zainab says, I'm not going to stop you, but I have an amanat from our mother. At that moment, Bibi Zainab now comes forward, kisses the neck, kisses the chest, and kisses the forehead of Hussein. What is this, Zainab? Amma told me that one my Mahjai Hussein enters the Maidan of Karbala for his akhri rukhsat. Please tell him that his mother is with me, that when somebody now didn't have arrows or weapons, they would throw rocks at the forehead of my Hussein. Kiss the forehead of Hussein. When Umar ibn Saad asked for 10 horses to trample the body of my Hussein, kiss the chest of Hussein. When Shimr bin Zuljoshan jalasu ala sadrihi, kiss that neck. Bibi Zainab now mounts Imam Hussein onto the horse. Ready now to ride into the Maidan of Karbala, but his Zuljanah doesn't move. Imam Hussein says, Zuljana, I know you're tired from morning to now. You've brought back mayat after mayat with me. One akhri zahmat. Just drop me in the Maidan of Karbala and your zahmat is tamam. And the horse wouldn't move. The Zuljana at one point drops its head, a tear rolling down his face, almost as if to say, Mawla, I would be more than honored to serve you at this moment. But your 4-year-old Sakina is holding my leg, asking me, where are you taking my Baba? Imam Hussein gets off the horse, picks up Sakina, hugs her and kisses her, says, Sakina, I have to go now. Sakina, I have to go now. From today now you're yatim. At that moment now Sakina begins to talk to the Zuljana. Hey Zuljana of my Baba, my father is tired, my father is thirsty. If you can, get him a drop of water, if not a place of shade. Let him rest from morning to night, mayyat after mayyat, shaheed after shaheed. I will say this to you, Sakina, enjoy that moment while you can. The next time you see your Baba, you'll be clutching the head in the Zindan of Sham. Imam Hussein now begins to roar into the Maidan of Karbala. As he enters now, he begins to kill row by row. You killed my Qasim. You killed my Ali Akbar. You chopped off the hands of my Abbas. You ruined my Qasim. You killed my Ali Asgar. He begins now to avenge one by one by one. And then there comes a voice that says to separate Hussein from the Khayma and attack the Khayma. Imam Hussein then stops for a moment and says, if you are not men of religion, at least be men are free. Let the women go. What is it that they have done to you? You want to fight? Fight me. You want to fight? Fight me. At that moment now, my Mawla, how much could he fight? His thirst was killing him. His back was bent. His eyes were almost gone. There comes a moment now where there is this ambush now. They surround Imam Hussein. Whoever had rocks, threw rocks. Whoever had spears, threw spears. Whoever had anything in their hand, threw everything at their hand. And there comes a moment now where Imam Hussein falls from the horse. Every other shaheed, when they fell from the horse, they would say, Assalamu alayka ya Abu Abdullah. I don't know who my Aqa Hussein called, but now Hussein is on the Zameen of Karbala. He had fallen from the horse. Thousands of enemies now close in on him. At that moment now there becomes a circle around Hussein. Nobody wants to come forward and kill him. Nobody wants to come forward and hurt him. From the Khayma now, Tele Zainabiyah, 70 steps away, Zainab is onto the Zainabiyya. Umar ibn Saad, this is the grandson of the Holy Prophet. This is the son of Fatima. Oh, Zainab, go back in the Khayma. Hussein is still alive. There will be those who would come and throw rocks at him. When finally Umar ibn Saad says, Shimar, Shimar, move forward and kill the man. And that's at that moment that Bibi Zainab narrates, I ran and Shimar ran. I ran to Til Zainabiyya. Shimar ran on the chest of Hussein. I shrieked and Shimar shrieked. I shrieked out of the cry for Hussein. He shrieked out of the joy for killing Hussein. It's at that moment now where everyone watches. Shimar bin Joshin is on the chest of Imam Hussein. Some say they turned him back onto his back. Grab the beard of Imam Hussein 13 times. 13 times. The ground began to shake. The sky became black. There was a voice amongst the darkness. قَدْ قُتِلَ حُسَيْنِ بِكَرْبَلَا. The Zuljanah goes back to the Khayma. All the women come out to pay their respects. They begin to cry. Bibi Sakina slowly approaches the Zuljanah of her father. Hey Zuljanah, my Baba, just answer me one question. When they killed my father, did they give him a drop of water or not?
From Haram to Qatlegah, Zainab was calling Ya Hussein. From Haram to Qatlegah, Zainab was calling Ya Hussein. Under the dagger of Shar, Zainab was in the mind of Hussein. Hussein, Ya Hussein, Hussein, Ya Hussein. Everyone, Hussein, Ya Hussein, Hussein, Ya Hussein. In Karbala, wherever Imam Hussein went, Zainab Salamullah alayha also went. Even in Godal Qatlegah, when Sham entered, Zainab was watching. When he sat on the chest of Abi Abdullah, Zainab was watching. When he took out his dagger, Zainab was watching. When he placed the dagger on the throat of Abi Abdullah, Zainab was watching. Hussein, Hussein, Hussein. Today is the 10th of Muharram. This caravan was supposed to complete its Hajj on the 10th of Dhul Hajj in Mecca. But what they didn't complete in Mecca, they finished in Karbala today. Today is the day of Eid of Qurban of Hussein. If the Hajis bring a Qurbani, the Qurbani of Imam Hussein was Ali Akbar Hussein. The body cut into pieces and pieces and pieces. If Hajis make Sa'i Safa and Marwa 7 times, today our master walk between the battlefield and the tents at a time. Let me put it this way, when they captured Harmala la'natullah alayh, they asked him, was there a moment that you became sad for Abi Abdullah? Was there a moment that you cried for Hussein? He said, we saw Imam Hussein walking between the tents and battlefield, while he's holding the body of Ali Asghar. I looked at the tents, I saw a mother who was waiting, Mother Rabah. Imam Hussein didn't know how to take this baby back. The baby covered in blood. If Hajis make salat in Masjid al-Haram, our master also made a salat today in Karbala. The ruku of salat of Hussein was in Al-Ghamar. الآن انكسر زحري. When his back bent, seeing the body of Aban Fazl al-Abbas in the qunut of Imam Hussein was when he raised Ali Asghar asking for water. فرماح حرمله فذبح من الأذن إلى الهدوء. That was the qunut of salat of Imam Hussein in Karbala. If Hajis go to Jamarat and throw stones at Shaitan, in Karbala things were reversed. The shayateen were throwing stones at the son of Zahra. The moment came, whomever had a sword would hit the body of Imam Hussein with a sword. Whomever had a spear would hit the body of Imam Hussein with a spear. Those who didn't have any weapons, they picked up stones from the ground, began throwing stones at Aziz Fatima, Hussein, Ya Hussein, everyone, Hussein, Hussein. If the Hajis make halq and they cut off their hair in Mina, in Karbala they cut the head of Abi Abdullah and Hussein. It has been narrated whenever a mu'min is departing this world, Rasulullah comes, Amir al-Mu'minin comes, Fatima al-Zahra comes. You know what does that mean? When Shem was cutting the head of Abi Abdullah, Rasulullah was watching, Amir al-Mu'minin was watching, Mother Fatima was watching. She was crying out loud, Bunayya, Bunayya, قتلوك ذبحوك ومن الماء.
يا مولا يا مولا يا مولا Hussein ya Mawla, ya Mawla, ya Mawla. 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 Thirsty Ruqayya, thirsty Abdullah. We just need water. Father, some water. Where's your flag bearer? Where's your flag bearer? Son of Fatima, son of Fatima. Hussein ya Mawla, ya Mawla, ya Mawla. 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 Hussein's all alone. Shah Qasim has gone. Ali Akbar's gone. Abu Fadil's gone. Even Abdullah. Even Abdullah. Hussein wa wayla. Hussein wa wayla. Hussein ya Mawla, ya Mawla, ya Mawla. 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 Zainab cries Allah. Where's Saba Abdullah? Where's Ali Akbar? Where is Abdullah? Where's my Alam Dar? Where's my Alam Dar? Where's my flag bearer? Where's my protector? Where is my Abbas? Where is my Abbas? Hussein ya Mawla, ya Mawla, ya Mawla. 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 Now the tent's on fire, shackled Ruqayya. Zainab you have seen, Zainul Abidin, ill and locked in chains, ill and locked in chains. Zahra cries in pain, my Hussein is slain. Where is my Hussein? Where is my Hussein? Hussein ya Mawla, ya Mawla, ya Mawla. 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 Your head on a spear, my eyes filled with tears. Your body trampled, why were they so cruel? And it still hurts me, and it still hurts me that you died thirsty, that you died thirsty. Hussein ya Mawla, ya Mawla, ya Mawla. 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 Zahra cries Hussein, Zainab cries Hussein. My tears cry Hussein, my heart cries Hussein. Hussein cries out last, Hussein cries out last. Where is my Abbas? Where is my Abbas? Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. 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 Children cry in thirst. Where is my Abbas? Abbas cries in pain. Children, I've been slain. I can't bring water. I can't bring water. For you Ruqayya, for you Ruqayya. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. 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 Cries of Al-Atash, but I am Abbas. I will bring water for Hussein's daughter, but they've ambushed me, but they've ambushed me. Master forgive me, Master forgive me. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. 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 He won't quench his thirst. Hussein comes first with his arms cut off. Still won't taste a drop. Blinded by arrow, blinded by arrow. I cry in sorrow, I cry in sorrow. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. 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 women and children were slapped and beaten. Children cry in fear. Zainab full of tears. Oh my brother dear, oh my brother dear, I wish you were here, I wish you were here. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. 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 Saviors of Islam, I send my salam upon you, Master. When I drink water, all my love for you and my life for you, I will beat my chest, I will never rest, I will give my life, I will sacrifice in my life always, in my life always. Your flag is raised high, your flag is raised high. Hussein, Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. Hussein, Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer. Hussein, Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla, Ya Mawla. Abbas flag bearer, flag bearer, flag bearer.
بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله. My Sakina, come to me, my sweet. My Sakina, come to me, my sweet. Come and give your father a kiss on his cheek, my sweet. Come and give your father a kiss on his cheek, my sweet. I only hope you will find a way up to me here. I only hope you will find a way up to me here. Look above you, my head on a spear. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah. 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 بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله. Oh my father, be you proud of me. Oh my father, be you proud of me. Yesterday in Karbala, Akbar became Shaheed. Yesterday in Karbala, Akbar became Shaheed. Don't you worry anymore, I'm now so happy here. Don't you worry anymore, I'm now so happy here. Comfortably resting up on the tip of this spear. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah. 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 بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله. بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله. My Sakina, how you need to rest. My Sakina, how you need to rest. Let daddy lull you asleep, put your head on my chest. Let daddy lull you asleep, put your head on my chest. Just forgive me for I cannot kiss or stroke your head. Just forgive me for I cannot kiss or stroke your head. Look away, please look away, they have taken my head. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah. 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 Ya Ibrahim ya Aba Abdillah. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah. Ya Ibrahim, how patient you were. Ya Ibrahim, how patient you were. How difficult it must have been, you never wavered. How difficult it must have been, you never wavered. It was so hard that you covered your eyes with a cloth. It was so hard that you covered your eyes with a cloth. But when Akbar returned lifeless, Hussein had no cloth. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah. Bi'abi anta wa ummi ya Aba Abdillah.
الله
بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله Oh my Asghar, oh my Asghar, how you cry my sweet. Oh my Asghar, oh my Asghar, how you cry my sweet. How daddy's heart is breaking to see you in this heat. How daddy's heart is breaking to see you in this heat. Don't worry, father has something that will quench your thirst. Don't worry, father has something that will quench your thirst. Drink this three-headed arrow, it will quench all your thirst. بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله 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 Lady Zainab, don't you worry so. Lady Zainab, don't you worry so. You are the daughter of the this they know. You are the daughter of the great Caliph, this they know. They'll sit you on the throne and honor you well, so hope. They'll sit you on the throne and honor you well, so hope. She's sitting in the street, around her neck is a robe. بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله 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 حسين يا مولا يا مولا يا مولا حسين يا مولا يا مولا يا مولا حسين يا مولا يا مولا يا مولا حسين يا مولا يا مولا يا مولا
From Karbala, Karbala, Karbala to Karbala, 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 I left my heart in Karbala. From Karbala, Karbala, Karbala to Karbala, 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 I left my heart in Karbala. The luminous moon lighting the way, the rising sun that brightens the day. Heaven without you would be in flames. You're the heaven in Karbala. The luminous moon lighting the way, the rising sun that brightens the day. Heaven without you would be in flames. You're the heaven in Karbala. Your visitors offer you their hands. Enemies will never understand. How can the water lose to the sand? How can the thirst win in Karbala? Why heaven is open, Ya Hussein? Why angels descending, Ya Hussein? Why they are residing in Karbala? Why heaven is open, Ya Hussein? Why angels descending, Ya Hussein? Why they are residing in Karbala? From Karbala, Karbala, Karbala to Karbala, 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 I left my heart in Karbala. From Karbala, Karbala, Karbala to Karbala, 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 I left my heart in Karbala. The hand of God that nurtures the young, speaking for Allah, you were the tongue, separating his rights from the wrong, elevated in Karbala. The hand of God that nurtures the young, speaking for Allah, you were the tongue, separating his rights from the wrong, elevated in Karbala. The ship that sails swiftly through the waves, and whoever boards your ship is safe, immune from the punishment of the grave. Whoever mourned you in Karbala, when will we meet again, Ya Hussein? When under your dome will I grieve again? from Najaf will I walk to Karbala. When will we meet again, Ya Hussein? When under your dome will I grieve again? From Najaf will I walk to Karbala. From Karbala, Karbala, Karbala to Karbala, Karbala, Karbala. I left my heart in Karbala. From Karbala, Karbala, Karbala to Karbala, Karbala, Karbala. I left my heart in Karbala. From Karbala, Karbala, Karbala to Karbala, Karbala, Karbala. I left my heart in Karbala. I left my heart in Karbala. I left my heart in Karbala. It's in Karbala. Ya Hussein, 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 Ya Hussein.
السلام عليك يا رسول الله. السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدة النساء العالمين. السلام عليك يا حسن بن علي. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين وعلى جميع شهداء كربلاء خصوصا أبا الفضل العباس. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا علي بن الحسين زين العابدين. السلام عليك يا إمام محمد الباقر علم النبيين. السلام عليك يا إمام جعفر الصادق. السلام عليك يا إمام موسى الكاظم. السلام عليك يا إمام علي بن موسى الرضا. السلام عليك يا إمام محمد بن علي الجواد. السلام عليك يا إمام علي بن محمد الهادي. السلام عليك يا إمام حسن بن علي الزكي العسكري. السلام عليك يا صاحب العصر والزمان. الأمان 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 من فتنة الزمان. السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن. السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن. أجرك الله يا بقية الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته بالنبي وآله. رحم الله من يقرأ الفاتحة مع الصلوات. اللهم